All right, moving on. Employee engagement solutions platform Advantageclub.ai has raised $4 million in its latest funding round, led by Axilor Ventures, bringing the company's total funding to $11 million. In the past year, Advantageclub.ai says it doubled its revenue and secured several marquee clients. And this new capital will be instrumental in further building the company's AI capabilities, including adding new products in the employee engagement and experience space and significant geographic expansion as well. For more on this, joining me now is Sourabh Deorah, the co-founder and CEO of Advantageclub.ai. Sourabh, welcome to Startup Street. Let's start by telling us how this $4 million funding will be allocated across product development, AI capabilities, and geographical expansion.
Thank you, Shruti, for having me. So Advantageclub.ai was started with a vision to make workplaces happier. And we are industry leaders in reward and recognition space in Asia, including India, Philippines, and other regions. But over the last 3 years, we realized that employee wellness has also taken a center stage with reward and recognition. And that has become a big focus area for the company. And we plan to invest some part of this fund in developing the wellness solutions further. We already manage more than 300 crores of GTV in wellness and 1,000 crores overall. Secondly, we as a solution are live in 104 countries. We plan to continue building that and double down on US and rest of Asia. Those will be the two geographies where we'll be investing in. And AI is also something we believe can be very game-changing in the space we operate in. So we can plan to continue building on that as well.
All right. Sort of picking up from what you just said, take us through the opportunity for growth you see in markets like the US and Asia. What sort of expansion are you eyeing there, and the strategies you will use to gain traction in these markets?
So US is a very large market in this space and probably most mature market. Like some of the companies in US have revenues in the range of 1.5 billion plus doing exactly what we do. But we have a better tech stack, better tech product, and we are able to actually drive high engagement and high retention as well as high redemption using our solution. And that's why we believe we have a right to win in US. And we are also truly a global platform which is live across more than 100 countries. So post-COVID, companies also looking for a platform which can actually do the entire world well, beyond US as well. So we fit into that definition very well. And we have seen some early success in US. We already have more than 30 or locally in US. We plan to grow that. We have built a local team in US. Similarly, in Asia, we already have a leader position. So we just plan to continue consolidating that. It's more about digitizing here than really selling against other people.
Okay. Sourabh, you say your revenue doubled over the past year. Where does it now stand? And what are your projections for the next 12 to 18 months? Are you profitable or have visibility on when you'll be profitable?
So in terms of revenue, there are two parts to our revenue. So today we manage around 1,000 crores worth of redemption on an annual basis. But our revenue run rate would be around 8 million right now in this financial year. And by the end of this financial year, we should be at around 10 million ARR. We expect to double both the numbers in next 18 months or so, both in terms of the budget that goes through the platform, plus the amount of money we make in the system.
All right. The employee engagement space is increasingly crowded. How do you plan to leverage AI and wellness to maintain your competitive advantage and differentiate Advantageclub.ai?
So like I said, in Asia, we have a leadership position. When I say that, what it essentially means is that in reward and recognition space, we win 65 to 70% new deal happening in India and Southeast Asia. So this part is relatively sorted, but we want to continue building on the wellness side. And we do believe AI is a big differentiator in terms of the employee experience. So we recently launched Adva, which is for world's first recognition bot. We plan to add more Gen AI capability into the same system to make the engagement more seamless and get it to the same level where maybe an Apple Siri is, but focused on reward and recognition and wellness as a space.
All right. Sort of Advantageclub.ai has over 5 million users and over 1,000 clients. As you scale operations, how are these numbers expected to grow? Throw some light on your future targets.
So this is the part which gives me most delight. We started to touch lives, and 5 million lives is what we are touching right now. We plan to touch 10 million lives in a year or so, and we're hoping we'll get to 25 million lives all across the world in next 5 years.
But what makes you bullish, Saurabh, when you speak on these numbers?
Yeah, and we have the data. Like we already have half of these numbers closed because in the enterprise it takes 3 to 6 months to really go live. So
Okay.
we already have half of these numbers closed in terms of partnerships where clients have signed up with us, and it's just a matter of going live now.
All right, that's good to hear. Saurabh, we've completely run out of time, but many thanks for joining us on Startup Street and wish you the very best with all your plans.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
On that note, it's time for us to head into a